Hello my storytime junkies. This tale is about a cyclist named Anna Maria Wilson whose friends call her Mo. Mo would be gunned down during the prime of her career. Mo was a Vermont native and former alpine skier. She was an emerging star in gravel and mountain bike riding. She traveled to Austin in May of 2022 to compete in the Gravel Locos biking race. She would stay at her good friend Kaitlin Cash's residence while in Texas. The pair would form a friendship after Cash would be impressed by a race she saw Mo competing in. Although Cash was not a professional cyclist herself, the two would bond over their love of cooking. While in town for the weekend, Mo would meet up with Colin Strickland. Colin is a top professional cyclist who specializes in gravel races. It is said that he and Mo had a small fling in 2021 which the two slowly began to rekindle. While in Austin, the two would meet up and go swimming, then out to dinner. Unbeknownst to Mo, Colin had a live-in girlfriend named Kaitlin Strickland. He also admitted that he lied to Kaitlin about his plans for the day. While Colin was out of the house, Kaitlin grew suspicious. She had Colin's email and login information and began to read his emails using her own cellular device. She became red with anger as read the messages between Colin and Mo, who was 10 years her junior. Kaitlin also began to track Colin's whereabouts using a fitness app called Strava. The app brought her to Cash's apartment where Mo was staying. Cash would return home around 10 o'clock that evening after having dinner with friends. She would walk into her apartment to find Mo bloody and unresponsive on the bathroom floor. Cash didn't know at the time, but Mo had sustained fatal injuries. She was shot 2 times in the head and once in the heart. Cash frantically called 911 and immediately started CPR. Paramedics would arrive on scene and attempted to revive Mo, who was pronounced dead a short while later. Word soon spread about Mo's murder. Female cyclists warned one another. They feared Mo had been tracked down by someone watching her workouts on the Strava app, and they wondered if it was safe to post. Cash was left grieving her friend, and she was also worried that the hit was meant for her, but that they mistakenly shot Mo, who was a guest at her home. Investigators later released information that Kaitlin's black Jeep was seen on neighbors' Ring camera footage as well as CCTV footage from surrounding areas. The black Jeep was spotted riding slowly around the neighborhood near Cash's house. She arrived only moments after Colin had dropped Mo off. Kaitlin would be questioned by detectives at her home. The very next day, Kaitlin sold her black Jeep for $12,000 and went on the run for over a month. She would be cited out but managed to stay a few steps ahead of law enforcement. An official warrant for her arrest was issued on May 17, 2022. Kaitlin continued to evade capture, which prompted U.S. Marshals to join the hunt. Kaitlin was spotted at several airports. She still carried her yoga mat with her. She would be finally captured on June 30, 2022, at a hostel in Santa Teresa Beach, Costa Rica. Kaitlin was caught with a passport not belonging to her, and it was later identified to be her sister's passport. Kaitlin attempted to change her identity by cutting her long locks to shoulder length and dyeing her hair brown. She also had 2 healing black eyes and a bandage on her nose. She told marshals it was a result of a surfing attempt gone wrong. Police later found medical paperwork and a receipt of a nose job she received while in Costa Rica in the amount of $6,425, which was located at the bottom of one of her bags. After she was returned to the United States, she and her attorneys entered a not guilty plea. This was despite October 11, 2023, Kaitlin would attempt to escape police custody while on a medical appointment to an outside facility.
According to a Travis County Sheriff's Office spokesperson, 2 deputies escorted Kaitlin Armstrong to a doctor's appointment Wednesday morning. As they were leaving, Armstrong made a break for it and ran away from those deputies. The spokesperson tells Fox 7 the attempted escape did not last very long. It was a short pursuit that lasted about 10 minutes for around a block. Deputies caught up to her and she was restrained.
For this escape attempt, Kaitlin has been charged with causing bodily injury as she ran past the 2 police officers in charge of her. The penalty for this charge is a felony, if convicted.
She was restrained. This comes just weeks before Armstrong's murder trial is set to be presented to a jury on October 30th. Armstrong is accused of murdering cyclist star Anna Mariah Wilson back in May of 2020. This case is currently under a gag order, so Armstrong's defense team couldn't provide an updated comment. But Fox 7 Austin did speak to her defense attorney Rick Hofer last year about the upcoming trial.
When we have that hearing, my hope is that the entirety of the early investigation of this case is exposed to the Austin community, exposed to the entire world, because the entire world should see the wrong that has been committed by the Austin Police Department in this case.
The murder trial of 25-year-old victim Mariah Wilson started on November 1st, 2023. If convicted, Kaitlin faces 5 to 99 years behind bars. The jury returned their verdict on November 16th, 2023.
In tonight's Fox 7 Focus, it was a crime and a trial that garnered national attention. On Thursday, it took a jury just over 2 hours to find Kaitlin Armstrong guilty in the 2022 murder of pro cyclist Mariah Wilson in East Austin. Then yesterday,
Kaitlin Armstrong would be found guilty of first-degree murder, and on the following day, the sentence was read. She was given 90 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. The jury imposed this fine due to the calculated nature of the crime. So it's fair to say at 35 years old, Kaitlin will never walk around as a free woman again. She will perish behind bars. If you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up or comment. Until next time. Bye.